Do you have any Eagles predictions for this season that you would like to fire off?
Okay, now this is tricky because you don't want to be a jinx, and I cannot.
This is my block of wood that I have to knock on.
Travis is like, he's just a vibe booster in everyone's life that he's in. He's like a human exclamation point. Like, you know, he's like, when you take a picture on your phone and you put you push the enhance color button, that's like what you do to everyone's life.
That's why when I text, I'm always exclamations.
I use so many more exclamation points.
Listen, the human exclamation point is the perfect way to describe Travis Kelce. I've never heard that before, but you just brighten everybody's day, man. You just do.
What? How did I just get all these compliments? You guys are making me sweat now.
I've never heard that. I'm stealing it.
Yeah, you're just the warmest person. Depth without darkness.
You guys have exclamation points too.
Yeah, well now because you're in our lives. I never used to write exclamation points.
What punctuation would Jason be?
And how good were Travis's friendship bracelets for this thing to actually come to fruition? Like, what did you give the friendship bracelets, or was that just on the podcast? Like,
I've never seen.
Yeah,
the
they
original.
didn't leave the stadium because I was butthurt, Jason.
He threw a tantrum. He threw a man tantrum.
Get these out of here!
It's so funny.
My plan is ruined.
It was really more it was like the romantic gesture of it.
Fair enough.
Of the whole thing.
I think I had her at butthurt.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was like, I haven't heard that since 7th grade. That's a throwback. But it was also kind of like, we live in this day and age where it's like the most romantic gesture that anybody makes towards a girl is usually like their picture, DM them, whatever. And that's absolutely a romantic gesture in itself. But this kind of felt more like I was in an 80s John Hughes movie and he was just like standing outside of my window with a boombox, just being like, I want to date you.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on a date with me? I made you a friendship bracelet. Do you want to date me?
Just come outside and meet me. Just meet me once. Just give me a chance.
So I was like, if this guy isn't crazy, which is a big if, but if he's not crazy, then like this is basically like every song I've ever written since I was a teenager come to life.
There are celebrity news stories, and then there are moments that completely stop the internet in its tracks. The engagement of Taylor Swift, global pop superstar, and Travis Kelce, NFL champion and Kansas City Chiefs tight end, is one of those rare cultural events. Their announcement wasn't just a headline. It was a digital earthquake that rippled across social media platforms, sent newsrooms scrambling, and had fans around the world collectively gasping. Did that really just happen? It began with a single Instagram post. In just under 20 minutes, over 1.8 million people had double-tapped their approval. The caption was simple, disarming, and instantly iconic. Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. It was Swiftian wit and Kelce charisma in a single sentence, paired with a series of photos showing Travis kneeling in a dreamy garden, pink and white roses blooming around them, and Taylor's hands covering her mouth in delighted shock. As the world processed the news, congratulations poured in. The NFL posted their blessings. Swifties and Chiefs fans united in the comments, their usual worlds apart now woven together by the love story unfolding before their eyes. But this pop culture fairy tale wasn't written in a day. Rewind to the summer of 2023. Travis Kelce, fresh off a Super Bowl win, attended Taylor Swift's record-shattering Eras tour concert at Arrowhead Stadium. In a move that would make even the most stoic romantic swoon, Kelce crafted a friendship bracelet for Swift, hoping to hand it to her in person. But logistical realities intervened. Taylor, protecting her voice for a marathon 44-song setlist, didn't mingle with guests pre-show. I was a little but hurt I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her, Travis confessed on his New Heights podcast, the disappointment clear in his voice. Yet, as fate would have it, his vulnerability did not go unnoticed. Swift heard about the gesture. This all started when Travis very adorably put me on blast on his podcast, which I thought was metal as hell, Taylor recalled in her 2023 Time Person of the Year interview. They began talking, quietly at first. Free from the relentless gaze of the public, they got to know each other. They built something real, brick by brick, in the silent spaces between stadium roars and sold-out arenas. When they finally emerged as a couple, it felt like the world was watching a crossover episode they never knew they needed. Taylor, the queen of heartbreak anthems and glittering reinventions, was suddenly a fixture at Chiefs games, cheering in the stands, high-fiving teammates' moms, hugging Travis after a win. The internet was awash with memes, gifs, and theories. Was this just PR? Was it a fever dream? But the evidence was there. The genuine grins, the sidelong glances, the way Travis looked for Taylor first after every game. Meanwhile, Travis was spotted at Taylor's concerts, sometimes dancing in the VIP tent, other times simply beaming as she worked her magic on stage. Two worlds, pop and sports, collided, and the result was electric. Their romance became the subject of endless speculation, but the couple seemed unfazed. They were both used to the spotlight, after all, but together they glowed a little brighter. After 2 years of quietly, and sometimes not so quietly, dating, Travis decided it was time. The engagement photos tell the story. The garden, lush and overflowing with roses, the sun painting everything in golden light, and Travis on one knee. The ring, a stunning old mine brilliant cut diamond set by Artifacts fine jewelry's kindred Lubeck, sparkled as Taylor said yes. The images exude joy, relief, and a sense of inevitability. This was always heading somewhere special. It's more than just a celebrity engagement. For many, it feels oddly personal. Taylor's music has soundtracked breakups, makeups, and everything in between for millions. Travis represents the American sports dream, hard work, loyalty, and a little swagger. Together, they are a new kind of American royalty. No one does public reaction quite like the internet, and Swift/Kelce provided ample fodder. Within minutes, fan art flooded X, formerly Twitter. Sports analysts debated whether this would affect Kelce's performance next season. Swifties joked about Taylor's inevitable Chiefs era and speculated about how the engagement would inspire her upcoming album. One viral comment summed up the mood. "I haven't cared this much about a wedding since Prince William and Kate Middleton." And it's true. In a world obsessed with celebrity, these two somehow managed to make the whole thing feel intimate, almost relatable. Maybe it's the way Taylor has always invited fans into her world, or the way Travis wears his heart on his sleeve. Maybe it's just that, after years of watching love stories play out on our screens, this one feels like it belongs to all of us. If history is any indication, this engagement won't just be a footnote in pop culture, it will define an era. With Taylor's 12th studio album set to drop in October, fans are already poring over lyrics for clues about Travis. Will there be a song about the proposal? About the garden, the roses, the moment her life changed forever? It's almost guaranteed. For Travis, life is about to get even more surreal. The NFL has never seen a power couple quite like this. There's a good chance Chiefs games will become even more star-studded, with Swifties and sports fans trading friendship bracelets in the stands. Wedding speculation is already running rampant. Will Taylor write her own vows? Will Travis wear a custom Chiefs red tuxedo? Will the guest list rival the Met Gala? And perhaps most importantly for their fans, will there be a song, just one, please, Taylor, about this very moment? What makes this union so compelling isn't just fame. It's the authenticity. Both Taylor and Travis have been refreshingly open about their journey. Taylor, who has written about heartbreak and hope with equal candor, has never shied away from showing her true self, even when it's messy or complicated. Travis, for his part, has always been unapologetically himself, embracing both the spotlight and the responsibility that comes with it. In an age of carefully curated lives, their openness is a breath of fresh air. Their relationship, born out of a missed connection and nurtured away from the cameras, feels grounded. It's a reminder that even in a world obsessed with spectacle, real love is built in the quiet moments. For Taylor, this engagement is another chapter in a life that has already defied expectations. She's gone from country ingenue to global superstar, breaking records and barriers at every turn. For Travis, it's proof that you can have it all: the career, the accolades, and the kind of love that sweeps you off your feet. Together, they are rewriting the rules. Maybe you can be both the hero and the muse. Maybe the pop princess and the football star really can live happily ever after. And for everyone watching, it's a reminder that sometimes the best stories are the ones we never saw coming. This isn't just a celebrity engagement, it's a cultural moment. It's a celebration of love in a time when the world needs it most. It's a story that reminds us all to take chances, to be brave, and to find magic in the everyday. As Taylor and Travis step into this new chapter, the world watches with bated breath, hoping for glimpses of the next page. Will there be wedding bells in a castle or a stadium? Will the first dance be to a Swift original or a classic anthem? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, this love story, born of music and sports, of friendship bracelets and touchdowns, is one for the ages. So, as the likes climb and the comments pour in, one thing is clear. We're all rooting for Taylor and Travis. Because in the end, don't we all want to believe that even in a world as wild as this one, happily ever after is still possible? And as the sun sets on this perfect engagement day, we're left with a sense of hope, a dash of envy, and a whole lot of excitement for what comes next. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. A love story for the internet age, and maybe, just maybe, the fairy tale we all needed.